Hey everyone, Billy back here. Lights, camera, action figures at Action Figures on YouTube. Thunder Punch He-Man on Instagram. All one word. You can hit me up over there if you need to. I do have a serious sinus cold going on. Pollen is crazy right now. So if you hear some mouth breathing in the microphone, I do apologize. But I received the new Super7 light up eye figures, for Lionel and Mumra. And just, I can't let it just sit here. It's so exciting. I didn't even open it. I was so excited. I wanted, wait until I could do a video. So if you hear me doing that, I do apologize. I did it in the last video with Hero. I got a cold. I don't know what else to tell y'all. So if you can't stand it, I do get it. Keep on scrolling along, man. But if you, come along and stumble across this video, you want to subscribe, check it out. I got Pixel Dan coming up soon. I'm going to get Brian Flynn back on the channel. Him and I are going to do some talking. I'm going to try to get some questions answered, and we're going to go from there. But anyway, thank you to all my subscribers. I am over 500 subscribers right now. For everyone who has subscribed, I really do appreciate you. And, I started in like June, July. I stopped for about 5 months. I lost my voice, ironically. And then I started back late December. So I've only been going a few months. And we're already at 500 and some change. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much. And we're going to go ahead and get into this. Now, this right here, obviously you can see right here, man. These eyes are lit. The Sword of Omens. Got the hand here. Thundercats logo on the back. It's got some fingerprints. It did come in a little plastic bag. Now, I will say this. Keep in mind that the figures now are not coming with a slipcover. Okay? And I've got one right here from the latest wave. Let me go ahead and pull it out here. You can see its shadow. It's so big. So, all right. We got Luna and Amok. There's no slipcover. Now, I will say this. They started doing this little, like, silhouette here. Not silhouette, but an image of who you were getting in the box or packaging. The problem is, this stuff, when you get a box this large, you kind of want to have a slipcover so you don't do this to the plastic. It's kind of hard to ship. But mine arrived well. Super7, did a good job. I did get the little pack and all. I'll do a review on this. I won't do Robert Bill or Claudus or the Thunderian Guard, but I will review this. I'm excited about this figure. I want to see if she sits on him well. And you can see here, I'm getting off track here from what we're doing, but his fists are a little bit higher than his hooves. So I want to see if he actually stands properly with her sitting on him. So we're going to check this out later. But let's get into what we're doing right now. And that's the Lionel Light Up Eye. This was supposed to be an SDCC exclusive. I interviewed Brian back in end of June, July, sometime right before SDCC started, 2024. And he said that these were supposed to be, for that convention. Obviously, they didn't ship until now. So we'll see what's going on. There is a battery, obviously, in here. The eyes do light up. You get a little warning on here. Do not ingest. Do not take this. Do not eat the battery. So we're going to pull it apart, man. We're going to see. Matter of fact, before we do that, let's go ahead and pull this slip cover off. Which, by the way, because it is an exclusive, I asked him. He did say because it was an exclusive, that's why it has a slip cover. But check this out. This box is awesome, man. Box is awesome, dude. All right. Look at that. It's got the cat's layer head with the teeth holding them in there. It looks fantastic. It's got a bio. If you want to pause it so you can read it yourself, that way I don't have to read it to you. You can do that. But man, so if you have the deluxe version, we're going to talk about this head here. Of course, same head with the eyes that light up. I just can't wait to bust this open. New portrait head here. Got a couple claw shields. You do have a semi-mid transformation sort of omen, sight beyond sight, or the eyes kind of opening down in there. Some hands. Oh, this is going to be great, man. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be great. I've got some vintage figures to pull out to show you with the light up eyes. I've got the deluxe version to compare to this with the shading. Just stick around, watch this. Let's see how it goes. And man, I'm so excited. I can't wait to I got to get into this. Let's go. All right. So we're back. We've got them out of the package. I brought I brought the deluxe version in just from the jump here. Let's just go. I'm having some issues. And, oh, really? Wow, what? Well, he's a pain in the ass. His joints are so tight. His right arm is ridiculous. I can't even hardly bend this. Look at this fist right here. You see how it's kind of pointing out and away from his body? See that? It's like pliable. It just goes back. I mean, I can't even get it to click to bend. That's ridiculous. Now, Brian Flynn said to me that the head would be like a push down, like a click, when I interviewed him back in June, July last year. This right here is ridiculous too. Like, come on. All right. There you go. That's crazy. Anyway, so there's a tab here. You can see it right here. It's almost like when you pull it out for like the batteries to work. I think what the goal is here, when you pull this out, there's a contact probably in there. I haven't seen any reviews, watching the reviews, know nothing on this figure. So I'm just assuming when I pull this out, the contacts are going to touch, the eyes will light up. If you want to swap heads, this right here will light up. I'm assuming that this one, although I don't know, I think they all light up. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens together here on camera. I mean, how do you turn it off if you can't? Unless maybe when you pull this out, the head can click down. We'll find out, man. So before I do that, we'll do this since I already got them out here. This is the deluxe version that came out not too long ago. It was available at Target. It was Target. And now it's at I think Big Bag Toy Store picked it up. Super7 has it. You can see the skin tone. It's just a touch darker. And I mean barely darker on the new light up eyes. But this works. This is fine too. But when you have it by itself, he's very very pinkish or very pale in comparison. So, there you go. It is the same buck for those who are wondering. The only thing is going to be there's a battery inside here for the eyes. Where that is, I have not checked. I'm just shooting off the hip here that it's going to light up when I pull that little, you see it wants to fall back. I just can't get it to, there we go. That doesn't look good. Anyway, now the paint details are better on this figure. The hair has some wash in it, if you can see it on camera, versus this one here. This is just straight red on the left, and on the right here it's a little darker, but it has some red wash, black wash, red wash, red, black wash, whatever you want to call it. But enough of that. Let's do this, man. Let's pull this little tab out together here. All right, so tab comes out. I think Brian may have been correct. So the head just sits on there. Or maybe not. don't even know what I'm doing, man. Maybe there were some instructions that I missed. Got some paint app issues here. A little bit of paint on the back of his drawers. I don't know, man. Maybe I should have checked this before I did this, huh? This is why you should check things, man. All right, well, let me check it and find out what's going on. If I can get him to stand up, son of a bitch. Fix your fist, man. Whatever. Give me a moment. Let me find out what's up. All right, well, that's on me, man. I found the culprit. This comes out. Like Mecha Neck from Motu. All right, so there's a hole here in the neck. Goes down into the upper torso. There's a little bulb on here. Batteries going here. Positive, negative. They go, I think it's 3 little small batteries. There's a small on and off switch right there. So what we'll do is put that on. Drop that bulb back in there. Oh, yeah. Ooh-wee, that is sick as hell. I wish you could see this thing in person. If you do not own this or you do not order this, get it quick. Because I'm going to tell you what. Man, oh man, it's not coming across on camera like it looks in person. I can tell you that. Man, it is sick. God knows. Super7, fantastic job. Now, it took me a little while to figure out what was going on, right? You know, I'm a little slow. But you can pull the whole damn thing out. Look at that. Just a little keychain if you want to. But it looks great, man. Wow. It sucks that his fucking wrist doesn't want to. It sucks. Come on. Come on. I can't bend the peg. I don't want to break it. So his fist will have to just be the way it is, but I'll change out the hands or whatever. But that looks good there, buddy. Change this out. Oh, yeah. So the head that comes with the deluxe version also has the eyes that are translucent so the light can shine through. So we can kind of put these side by side. I'll bring this in a little closer. Man, it's great. Big difference. Big difference. Man, I hope the camera's picking that up. I don't think it is. Maybe a little bit. There we go. Maybe from here. But it looks so good in person. They really did a good job. Even with the little gripes about the joints. Man, that is smoking hot. Pull that off. Look at this, dude. Look at this. What is going on? Dude, he's so badass. Wow. Look at this, dude. Wow. What an amazing figure. I mean, just the light show alone. I mean, it takes away all of the other crap, in my opinion. The tight joints here. Obviously, the wrist is tight. Now I can warm this up and fix it. Am I giving a pass to Super7? No. But, dude, this is crazy, dude. Crazy. I mean, it's crazy, man. Wow. Good job, Super7. Damn. so much better than this. You might as well spend the extra 30, 40 bucks. Get this. I'm telling you, if you can get it while you can get it, because once it's gone, it's going to be ridiculous in price. It's going to be something stupid. You already know that. Let's bring in a vintage figure here. I've lost my train of thought of what I was going to do for the review, but see the eyes lit up there. Now, the 80s version, let me just real quick, just slow down a little bit here. Okay. The 80s version has a ring that it comes with, and it has a battery that goes in it. And obviously you see this is Thundercats. There's one from Mumra, but it's like a little ring you wear on your finger. Today, obviously, it won't go over my nail, my pinky finger. But you see the eyes lit up here, and this is where this comes from. But on the back of the figure, there's a spot right here to light the eyes up on the Lion-O. Now, there are several versions of the Lion-O, depending on which one you have. The head will light up, just the eyes will light up, depends what you have. This one here should just be the eyes only. Let's see if I can get that on camera. I can get in the back there. There we go. Well, there we go. So they're a little more orange than the brightness. You can see the LEDs back there on the Super7 figure. If I can get it to light up again. There we go. That's another thing too. You know, you gotta hit the spot just right, man. Boom. But yeah, look at that. That is crazy. And then I have one here where the head will light up a little bit more. I do have one that the whole head lights up, but I didn't want to pull it out. I'm not going to be able to see it in this light anyways. On this one here, you can't tell it. Actually, it was the other one kind of lights up a little bit more, but the whole head will light up. I have another one where the chest, if you find one with like a greenish, bluish chest, the whole head will kind of light up. You know, the paint is kind of translucent. But anyway, putting that aside, old school, new school. Need to learn though, if you caught that. Man, how crazy is that, dude? Wow. What an amazing figure, man. What an amazing figure. Just, I mean, it's something so simple. Great job, Super7. I mean, damn. I done forgot about the joint issues, man. Now I'm just, I want to turn the light off. Let me see how the light, if I turn the light off. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's crazy. Dude, that's crazy. All right, let me try to light up the vintage figure here. See if I can do that. We'll see how it turns out real quick. All right, we got it. We're going to do it. Come on. And again, I apologize about the mouth breathing, man. It's from being sick. See that? See how the head lights up on this one? Look at that, though. Dude, this is the awesomest thing in the whole world right now. Everything sucks, so this is great. Wow. All right. So this is the other Lion-O. Let me light this one up. And you saw how that last one, the head was kind of like glowing. Don't make a liar out of me now. All right. This one's glowing too. In person, it's a little different versus the camera, but you get the idea. But they did such a great job that it's just the eyes, man. Like the head is pretty dark. Man, great job, Super7. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 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 All right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some stuff in, and I'm going to stop it right here for a minute, and I'll pick it back up, and we'll do some talking about the figure, the joints, the deluxe version, the packaging. Oh man, I'm just so excited. I apologize. I'm over the top for this. This is crazy, man. Thank you so much, Super7. What a great figure so far, man. Even though the joints suck, you guys suck on these joints right here. Some of the paint apps, but woo-wee. All right, so we're back here for this last part. I brought some more figures in. My apologies on the rant and raving. I just got so excited with the whole light up eye feature. Yes, it's a basic little gimmick. It's just a cylinder tube with some batteries with a bulb on it. But they did a great job. And now after I've had time, this is the one here. After I've had time to, mess with it a little bit, move it around, the joints, they're actually really, really, really great. It took a little bit of finessing, messing with to get everything lined up, to get everything to work. But the joints are good. I got frustrated in the beginning because I've broken a couple of figures trying to move them, and I just want everybody to be careful when they spend this kind of money, because this one here, even though you can see it's a shade lighter, it almost looks kind of pinkish compared to this one, but it's only like not only, it's $40. And I said I was going to bring the packaging in for deluxe. What I'll do is I'll bring it into the back here and just kind of set it down. But, well, I'll move some stuff around. I don't know, man, just for the money, I guess I was just worried about something breaking. And there's a few things I don't like about the figure as far as the hips go. I'm not a fan of the legs. You can see right here on this one how it kind of looks like it catches actually right there on the Speedo, whatever you want to call that right there. I don't know why they didn't cut it across. Sorry. They didn't cut it across like they did on this. It's more, it comes down around the thigh area. So this has a tendency to get caught, in that area right there. Whereas this just, the leg cuts below it, or the briefs are cut above it. You can see they're smaller than the size on this right here. And this is the LJN version, by the way, toy version, in case anybody's interested. And this is pegless. This is my favorite figure right here in my top 5. I have 2 now in my top 5 for Super7. Go figure that, huh? Need to get out a little bit more, huh? But let me just take this aside. You've got all the accessories here. You have 3 heads that light up. Now these are full translucent eyes. It'll come on camera. All right, so these completely light up. You can just see the yellow in there. So this is essentially this head that's already on the figure without the painted eyes. So the painted eyes are a nice touch because it's still translucent. You can still see through it. Looks really good. Obviously, this is for the vintage. It does come with another claw shield where the sword goes in. Now, this one does have a peg, a little peg hole, so it can go onto his side, which I have not tried to do yet. Probably should have done that before, but there you go. And if you want to kind of compare that to how the earlier version was, you can see the size differences here. Don't do that. Don't fall. Anyway, this is much larger on the, it's Super7. I need to ask Brian if this is Mattel's buck. If anybody knows, let me know, because I've never asked. Never really dug that deep into it. But you can see the difference here. Much smaller on the more cartoon accurate figure, the claw shield there on the side. But and keep in mind too, if you do get this, the swords are a glow-in-the-dark plastic. So, if you're looking for the traditional sword, you're going to need to get the deluxe version unless you already have another one, which we have plenty of swords if you have plenty of figures. So that's another cost issue as well. And you can see this one here just comes with a claw shield and the sword and the figure. The best part about this whole packaging for me, of course, is the background. I like the original, style, the old school. And I like this right here. This old school print. Look at that. I mean, that just looks so good to me. I love the back of it. There's no cross-sell. There's no information. There's nothing. It's just the old artwork for the Thundercats. We do have Cheetara and Tiger coming soon in this box. So get ready for that. And we'll check those out when they come. But again, Super7, great job. I know I went on and on and on and on about it a little bit, probably too much. But man, when somebody does a great thing, man, you got to kind of give them that credit where credit's due, right? And the reason why I had this cut across his chest too, you can see the eye of Thundera is kind of starting to creep out right here on the sword. So I was doing it like he was slashing it. I was trying to, get that slash going. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the review. Make sure you subscribe, like the video if you can. I don't know. It's a different figure. Earlier I said, make sure you get this, you got to get this screw getting this one here. But it's a 30 or 40, it's almost double the price. 30, 40 bucks, tax and all, shipping and everything. So, that was just excitement. This figure does fine. It really does. It's a little light in the skin tone, but it does what it needs to do. It gets the job done. Obviously, the gimmick with the eyes is kind of what you're getting here. It's shaded one shade darker. You see, I bring the old one in here. I mean, look at the shade. You can see the difference in the color. Much darker here. This is one shade, maybe two, in difference. So everything is pretty much the same from what I can tell. It's worth the money. If you like the light up eye gimmick, then yeah, absolutely. I love it. And you get the extra heads, you get the accessories, which, you get the Jade Dragon, which is from an episode. You can check that out. I would buy it if you can. If you can't, you can't. But I'm telling you, once this is gone, in my opinion, it's going to be hard to get as far as at a good cost. It's going to be very expensive. And, I don't think Super7, the way they run things, I don't think they'll rerun that figure again. Maybe they will. But like Ghost Jaga, I mean, I don't know what he's going for now. I know at one point he was ridiculous, like triple or double the price. And I thought for sure they would rerun that. They didn't. So, and this was, remember now, this has a slipcover on the box. This was supposed to be an SDCC, exclusive. It was just a pre-order at that time. Big Bad and a couple other places got some or did some orders anyways. So, however you want to look at it. But get it while you can. If you're into it. If not, the deluxe will work. Or if you have the old school, let me know. If you've got the toy variant, let me know. If you've got the original, let me know. He's mean mugging right now. He's a little pissed off. He's still in the limelight. There's a pegless Panthro coming, so I'm assuming we're going to get a pegless Lino. We have the Mirror Lino, the red one, which I don't have out here. And he is fantastic. His body it's great, man. It really is. So I'm assuming we'll see that again. But anyway, again, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you think. And again, thanks for putting up with my mouth breathing and my cold. And I will talk to you all soon. Take care.